What up, world? It's your boy D, back with another episode, back with another video. You already know. So today, I just want to come and talk to you. I'm not gonna per se do the chartboard or anything like that. I want to come and speak to you all about something that has been weighing on my heart as of recently, and it's more on the lines of what are we willing to give up to get what we want? And a lot of times we want something in life. We want our dreams to come true and we want our career to blossom. However, we're not willing to give up the things that's hindering us. And those things can look like a lot of different things in different forms. However, but those things can be holding us back and we are still holding on to it, hoping that the situation change. See, the first thing we got to understand is that for anything to change, first you have to change. Your mindset has to change, and the way that you think has to change. And we're not willing a lot of times to change our mindset. We want to keep doing the same things that we've been doing, but we expect different results. We want to get the prize at the end, but we're not willing to put in the time and the effort to get that prize. And along that journey comes a lot of hardship. I'm noticing that. I'm noticing that in growing my business and doing what I want to do in life and just going after my purpose of what I feel like my purpose is. I'm not gonna say it's the overall purpose, but it's part or pieces or a puzzle to my full purpose. And that's becoming aware of the things that I have been not focused on to a certain extent. Like the things that I haven't been intentional in doing. There's a lot of things in my life that I was just doing just to be doing them. It could be from relationships. It could be with careers. It could be with businesses that I wanted to start or ideals that I had in mind that I wanted to implement. But I wasn't intentional about them. I wasn't all the way in. I didn't put myself all the way in. But at this point in time in my life, I'm seeing that it's not about me getting older. It's about me getting wiser and me becoming a little bit more clearer of who I am and what I want to be. What legacy do I want to leave? What am I going to leave my kids? What is the knowledge and the wisdom that I'm going to leave them? Not just financially, because at the end of the day, I'm definitely leaving them something financially, but mentally. What are they going to be able to carry on after I leave this realm? And that's what I want to convey to everyone. What are we willing to give up? Why are we still doing the same things day in, day out, but we expecting something different? We don't put in the time and effort. Like I'm realizing every day I might be tired from work, but I have to put in a few minutes of studying, a little bit of reading, watching some knowledge of something that pertains to my industry of what I want to learn. Just taking that extra mile of me wanting to do something or me not wanting to do it rather, and just going for it. Even though I might be scared and I might not know what the path might lead to. However, I got to push myself out of my comfort zone. So what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to let go of? What are you willing to remove yourself from or break away from so you can have the things that you want in life? And that can look like a lot of different things in a lot of different forms, but I can't answer that for you. You have to answer it for yourself, and you got to be willing to be honest with yourself in the process of this. And that's the hardest thing about it, because what I'm learning is the hardest thing about growing and becoming the person that you need to be is being truly honest with yourself. Like, we have this definition of what real is, but real is being honest with yourself wholeheartedly and telling yourself the truth, even though you might not like it. You have to do it and say the things that you might not want to say. What are you willing to let go of? What are you willing to give up? How far are you willing to push yourself to get the things that you want? It's going to take a lot of more than just saying it and just doing it. It's going to take a lot of failure in the process and learning and lessons. I wouldn't even call them failures. I call them lessons along the way. Those are the L's that we're taking, lessons. We're learning something in the process of it. But we got to be willing to go through that transition of that uncomfortability, of that pain, to break through. It's like building muscle. At the beginning of building muscle, when you first start working out, you're sore and you're hurting. But as you keep going, you start seeing the form and you start seeing the results. What are you willing to do to get to where you want to be? You got to ask yourself that question. Constantly on a daily basis, I'm asking myself, what am I willing to do? How far am I willing to go? What extra mile am I willing to do? What am I willing to give up? What am I not telling myself, or what am I not doing that got me in the position where I'm at a stagnant point? We have to be truly honest with ourselves if we're going to ever get to where we want to be. And I'm going to sign off with that. It's your boy Cash, constantly achieving successful habits every day. You heard?